You're lucky.
Ruff Edge is making a comeback.
Yes,
Starting
it
tonight.
is. We're super excited. Give us about a month to figure this out, and we are doing good.
Pretty good.
We're very
Thanks for coming,
excited to
man.
have you in.
Yeah, it's
We
good to have
listen
you guys
your-
down.
We listen to your CD all the time.
I appreciate it. I got some new stuff coming for y'all. It's all I can tell y'all to do is be patient, because I got to be patient.
Right.
So I mean, for November last year, but this things didn't allow me to do that. Just add 2 or 3 more songs onto it. That,
Awesome.
and that's going to be a getter.
Right on.
Yeah.
What's the name of that?
I have a couple of questions that just pertain to you, and say this phrase all the time, and I wanted to know where. Never say it right.
Daggum diggy bo.
Daggum diggy bo. I might just then on, I was like, well, I dropped it here and there, and next thing you know, it starts catching on. I said, the hell with it. Let's put it on t-shirts.
No doubt.
Yeah, so
It was.
what it
Hashtag it.
it could or if you need some help or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like another yes or something. People seem to grasp on it. When I go do shows, I hear folks.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna admit that I was scrolling your Facebook and I saw that you. If you want to share.
Well, yeah, it ain't no. Christmas is in 8 months, man. We beyond that. I've already. Enough.
No doubt.
I don't want to go through it again, because I already know that. Takes care of them babies a pretty good bit, so I'm pretty sure that it'd be the same.
Right.
I know how it is. I did it too. Sorry, Mom. I love you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to admit that I was not, and kind of sort of tried to impression that on me or whatever, but my first concert, and I'll just be honest, was Maroon 5.
I got a lot of respect,
yeah.
but he's a genius. You know what I'm saying? He is a genius. He very talented. So I mean, I give a lot of respect to Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Other stuff than you think you have.
Probably have.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why it
you
is with
have.
most music.
Oh yeah.
So that leads me to my question.
Man, I was Black Oak, Arkansas.
It. With my father and his friends.
That's awesome, because that leads me to my next question.
That's probably the hanging out in the kitchen or the living room. Having a good time, drinking some, telling britches. Come find out they were nothing really here when you're 5 and 6 and 7, but I mean that's probably really where the desire to pursue any kind.
Draw my answer because my great grandma raised me on blues as a kid.
Them the best shows, so, I think. Them the best shows.
Yeah, I was like, that is the coolest thing.
Knee slapper, you feel
right?
So,
I know, right?
Probably my mama was the bluegrass. I think that's probably where I got. And that's what we listen to. We listen to what they listen to. My Merle Hager, oh yeah, he loved the Outlaws. My daddy's desire country music wasn't really was really starting to be born. It is about for everything we listen to today. These dudes rapping today, this fatty. Got that right, man.
That's what I learned from my rock.
Probably teach you about the blues. Where it all started. The music, the blues is what started. Like music, real talk, because the blues is music.
Right. You know?
That's right.
Decade, 20 years, 50 years, 30. You go back as far as you can. It's been thing you listen to, you can almost feel a hint of the blues.
That's right.
That is there.
That is right.
Me three.
So where did your name?
A lot of folks think it that it a lot of time up through those trails and in those woods, but river ran called the Appalachian River, and those Appalachian waters, whether it be down where I'm from, I spent a lot of time veins, you know what I'm saying, and it come from them waters. That's
right on.
You know, I mean, I don't think you can really call it rap. I don't. The first song was "Anthem of an Outlaw," right? Arkansas, Georgia, Interstate Renegade. Sent that to Alexander King. really digging. You know, he didn't. They're feeling the Interstate Renegade song and. Truth.
We actually have a friend who keeps asking Jacob for his.
I'm actually working on those shirts still, man. That's left the Appalachian Dawn off of the sign.
Yeah.
And we got a put it on the back, and it's going to be like a highway.
There you go.
It's pretty cool, man. That's kind of like my wife's idea. You know, she's in this thing as much as I am.
Right.
You know, she go horrible, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So believe it.
Awesome.
Man, she runs the merch table.
Yeah.
You know, if
no doubt.
Whatever. Yeah, she's strong. She's very strong.
Front.
I wouldn't want to do shows without her, man. You know,
right.
She bails me out, and I know I shouldn't look at it like that, but I've already got enough. I've already got enough on my hands setting the stage. Usually, when I do fusions, those are my shows. I book those shows. You know? Yeah, I do too. They've really opened their heart to me. But it would be tough.
Right.
What's your wife's name?
My wife's name, Amanda. I don't see, you know, I know loving the music, man, it's got to be hard, man, because I mean, it requires a lot of labor. You know what I'm saying? The time that really belongs to her. It's my time, but it belongs. Chord, if I don't make these songs, this is all I can do now. You know what I'm saying?
Therapy.
I can't get on roofs and stuff.
I know how it goes.
It's my balance just won't allow it.
Right.
And
I used to do some of that too myself.
It's either like I'm a much better hustler at music.
No doubt.
You know, so
a lot less worry too.
And and so why do I want to open those doors back up, man?
No doubt.
So, more different than anything out there. I can say
that's
that.
For sure. I agree with that.
I'm not saying blasting it in Tulsa.
I do that every day. I like it too.
I appreciate it.
It's right up there, man. Top shelf.
Sweet. Okay.
Like.
Right. So I know you probably get this all the time, but who are your musical
Only one. I mean, he's the first person I ever. What's he doing? Beating on that guitar? What is he doing? But it sounds good. Right. But yeah, I'd have to say him. I mean, of course, like I said, I'm a Southern rock. I'm not really pissed off at Nirvana for killing metal. I mean, what I'm saying, it was time for. So with Nirvana came.
All those,
Sonic
without
Youth.
Nirvana, all those bands would still be hustling.
Yeah. Nirvana just happened to be the one that. This is my opinion now.
Right.
They took the torch from Guns and always be my favorite rock and roll album.
There you go.
I just don't see nothing ever topping it. There's not many last song.
Right.
And you can do the Appetite for Destruction that way.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like I said, I do like the Southern rock, but I also do like the old
memorial site on our way.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool, man, because you know that's the last thing me and my father was gonna do. He was up at the time of discussion. He was up for the trip,
Right.
but
things turned around.
And it just took him in a matter of a couple of months, 2 or 3 months. Yeah, just ate him up, man. He went. My daddy was a big man. I always remember. Maybe a little bit of beer gut,
right?
But not much of one. Solid, just a solid man.
Right. My
daddy's got a 30-ounce hammer. It feels more like a sledgehammer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because I want to go there too. That's a big influence. But you know, we had to cancel the trip, and I'll take that back. The wind's going to blow that way, and I'll be headed out to you. Yeah.
So I did remember my question. How do you?
Big Chuck.
Is he from Arkansas or just?
Yeah, he's from Arkansas. The first thing I heard from Big Chuck, I'd heard folks telling me about him. I heard folks been, you know, typing Big Chuck, and he had a up since then. But down home-ish, outlaw-ish. And let's see. No, I got a lot of respect. I don't really listen to a lot of that stand out to me. I dig hard. I wouldn't really call hard talk.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up though.
Oh yeah,
something he's not heard of. I'm just shocked.
Oh yeah. Look, I like those hard target dudes too, man. I just like, it's just something about opinion. It's more along the lines of a Lincoln Parkish. It's I got a lot of respect for those dudes.
Look forward to checking them out for sure.
Yeah, check them out. Hard target. You can't miss. A lot of balls. I think it's got. Yeah, I think it's gonna make a big difference. Of course, the Rolling Stones. You know, everybody likes the Rolling Stones. Any of those.
Is this bar supposed to be moved? Unless it's real slow. I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay, so while I go check that out, I mean, you do write your own songs, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming that you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there something specific?
All times.
All time.
Yeah, all of them. I think just about by my life situations, but that, you know, right on that. But I've I was a teenager, you know, I've
No doubt.
in and out of trouble. You can hear it in my music. You can listen to a couple of my songs. And a lot the chain gang. It's probably an inch and is garbage.
Right.
It's garbage. I'm talking about,
It's irrelevant.
yeah, you know, this and that and drugs and it's not who I am anymore. It might have been who I was. You know, my parents were very, very disappointed at me. Of course, they weren't okay with that, you know.
No doubt.
But
Coming up on a commercial break.
Times, and they are awesome. Got it? I asked that question mainly because we're he just noticed his Ron Jeremy tattoo. Show the camera, please.
That
Yeah, we're supposed to keep.
and just never could find anybody crazy. 7 hours.
yeah, I'd do something like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's something else, man. He's a
Ron Jeremy's actually seen it too, and he complimented the artist.
And he
For
gave him
real?
a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, he sent me bass, but it really says ass.
rums and ass.
Right. or something
Rum
like
and
that.
ass.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
So he asked that inspiration. And it's kind of hard because they're like, what are we supposed to write about? And I'm like, just, write what comes to your heart or whatever. Like, what? So, I mean, I have to give them writing prompts and things like that. It's just like, they're like, I don't know, just tell me. Me too.
I was just wondering. This one then, after that. Rough Edge comes back.
Yeah, and then we come back.
Cool. I don't know why I get nervous.
I don't know.
Ring my bell.
Got the hang of it.
Yeah.
But you've been stuck. He's a smart dude. He's very energetic.
Yeah. Yeah. I need some of that.
On Tigers, man, they bounce. He bounce. But his intentions are always good. So.
I think he needs that much energy
I
with
think it's
everything
crazy.
that he does. He's taking
Wow,
it all the
man.
way to
Right.
Tulsa and can, he's going to turn over all the power to Jacob.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, whoa.
Well, that's okay though.
Yeah.
You got set up over there?
Yeah,
Well,
he's setting me up. I got a mic right
yeah.
over there and a board and the computer with all the
Oh,
whole
we
yeah.
just went to the Guitar Center?
Guitar World, I think.
Guitar World, something like
One
that.
of those places.
Yeah.
Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Right.
Guitar World's magazine.
Oh, yeah.
I was right, huh?
I used to look at that magazine. My grandpa had
Yeah,
that
me
one.
too. I had to have him in the chain gang. Keep up with what's going on. That's where I
Right.
found out Dimebag Darrell was killed. Oh my God,
that
dude!
sucks,
I
man.
laid on my bunk and squalled, dude.
No
'cause
doubt.
He's a pioneer to me, you
I
know.
still messed up. Still messed up about that.
Yeah, it is.
Jacob's upset about the guy on the background of his phone. I can't remember who that is.
Oh
now.
yeah, the Stone Temple Pilot singer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I mean, come on, tell the truth, man. Didn't you expect that 10 years ago?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised.
sad.
I'm surprised. It is, man,
Yeah.
because I love Stone Temple Pilots. I even love Velvet Revolver. You know, I like the
Yeah.
things they did with
Good
the
jams.
Guns N' Roses dudes, man.
Right.
It was, I got a lot of respect for that guy too, man. But
Some
you know,
talent.
it's like Lane Staley, man. If you can't leave the horse alone, you're gonna die.
There's
Yeah.
no doubt.
So I mean, Lane Staley to this
They ain't
day,
joking around about that.
Lane
Yeah.
Staley to this day is my favorite artist in the grunge era.
Yeah.
You know, the Alice in Chains. I mean, there was just
Man.
something different about them, man.
No doubt. It still hasn't been back. That guy's voice will never be replaced.
Yeah, you're right. But like I said, man, if you can't get off the horse, then you're gonna die.
That's right. That's what dead are in jail. They don't. They
Yeah.
ain't messing around about
You
that.
got that right, man.
How many seconds do you have before
Scott Weiland.
you see it? It's up here.
Minute and 20.
Okay.
Going fast.
Yeah. It's 20 seconds. Yeah. Mhm.
He done got set up a little different since the last time. He didn't have screens in front of us last time.
Oh yeah, it's all new stuff.
Yeah.
Evolving.
Yeah, that's what's up though. You got to grow.
Right.
You are a pretty good sized fella. I didn't remember you being that big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you come down to fusions.
200, 208, 210.
Yeah, you didn't really seem that big, but
Yeah.
you know, sitting up here beside you, I guess, you know, because we're relaxed and we're chilling.
Right.
You know, when it's showtime, it's hard to relax.
No doubt.
So I guess that might be what it is. But yeah, you're a lot bigger than I was thinking.
Right on.
Yeah,
You blend into the background on the. It kind of easy.
but that is a nice shirt you got there.
Yeah, I love it.
That is a nice
Yeah,
shirt.
it was a nice
I was
shirt.
afraid to wash it.
Yeah.
Don't want it to shrink.
He was like, he's
Yeah.
like, it's 100% cotton. You can't dry it. And I was like, I have to dry it if we're packing it because you already wore it and I got to wash and
Got
dry
20
and,
seconds.
and pack all in the same day.
10 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Not working.
Push auto and then that
I didn't. Where's auto?
up here.
And then press the talk.
Yeah.
Are we back? Hello out there. Are we back?
I don't.
Oh, I got a lock top.
Yeah, you gotta lock it.
Hello out there. Are we back?
Yes. Now we're back.
This is the Ruff Edge coming back at you live. Got Appalachian Dawn in the studio.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm
Glad to
still
be
getting
here.
Used to it.
Right on. The guru.
Y'all doing all right?
Yeah.
Getting the hang of it.
Yeah, y'all doing all right, man.
Okay.
It's your first time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a cherry night.
Both of you guys?
Right.
Oh wow,
yeah.
this is
And
definitely
it's kind of funny.
Well, I've been on the
because-
radio, but not like this.
that's romantic.
You guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so what are some of your goals for the future? Your dreams. Where do you see yourself?
My dreams. It's really kind of funny, man, because I know a lot of artists say this, that it ain't about money and it ain't about this. for me, it's not really about money at all. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to say that I make a living doing this, and I'm doing okay so far. I'm not doing great. People, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I was just thinking about on the way over here. People look at a musician and they think just because they look at me and I got a couple videos on YouTube, they see me do a couple shows and I got songs.
So sure,
they automatically think that, you know, that I can just afford to give stuff away, and it's not like that at all, man. I mean,
hook me up,
dude. It takes. I don't work a full-time job. I work on computers on the side from this music thing, and you know, I make it work. I make it happen.
There you go.
But this music thing is how I'm not really trying. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build an image, so to speak. You know, you know, of course, I sell boiled peanuts. I make boiled peanuts, sell boiled peanuts. We got our hands in a few other things,
Brunswick
jerky,
stew.
Brunswick stew, and
you didn't tell me this stuff. I want some food.
we try to do the jerky thing. We're still working on it though. It's we got to find a way to preserve it, because you know what happens is it catches moisture, and if there's nothing to catch that moisture, it goes into the product. So instead of a preservative pack or preservatives collecting the mold or whatever, the moisture, my jerky collects the moisture. So it molds up, and it didn't work too well. But yeah, I mean, I want to have that. I want a clothing line, you know, because I just think, you know, I mean, truthfully, it is one of those hats. Well, truthfully, you know, it grabs you. It grabs you. You know, when you look at it, you might just look down at it and notice and look away, but then you're going like, what is that? You're going to pick it back up just because of the logo. But I mean, dude, the first time when I got this thing to pop out into the logo, you know what I'm saying? I was designing a logo, and the first one that I did was really plain. There was no detail in it, which is this one. No detail in it, not much detail in it. But as soon as this popped out, the first thing I thought was walking into JCPenney at the mall and these t-shirts on racks. You know what I'm saying? And I seen it, you know, so
outdoor shops.
Well, not necessarily, just you know, just
anywhere.
A common t-shirt, you know, walk into the mall, go to Belk's, and these are you know, they're everywhere though. They're not just there. They're also over in American Outfitters. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a local, it's a household name. You know, this is my main concern right here, the Appalachian Don. And that's what I tell folks. That's probably why I haven't really gotten a live band yet, because it's gotta be, it's not about me. It's not about the band. This is what it's got to be about, because this is our image. This is what we're building. This is what we want folks to notice. So this is what it's got to be about. Not about Don. My name's Donnie. It's not about Donnie. It's about Appalachian Don. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what we're trying to market. We're not just necessarily music, but
the brand.
Yeah, a brand, a household brand. That's exactly where I'm going with this. I want it to be a household brand. Awesome. You know, I'm trying to get me a team in. You know, I want to I'm starting to work on a comic strip. I don't know if have you seen my cartoon character?
I have not.
You haven't seen my cartoon character?
So.
Really?
Oh,
I'll show it to you.
The Guru's slipping.
I got you. Hang on.
I'm interested. I love comics.
It's really cool, man.
Jacob actually has a huge collection of comics at our house.
I wouldn't say huge. There's only like 250 maybe.
Okay.
I
would say that's huge.
I got me a couple of characters with it. I got a duck so far. Got a couple of rats, you know. Possum.
Yeah.
A dog. No, you know, I'm gonna pull some more stuff in.
Dog or what?
Yeah. He's the dog here.
No doubt.
Hey, y'all can take that too, man. I didn't give y'all one of them, did I? I just gave you the Interstate Renegade. Yeah. Take that one with you too. Yeah, take that with you
the
too.
I mean, these stickers are killer.
Well, when I seen those, you know, when on the way over here, you know, Crystal is super cool. You know what I'm saying? Super cool. She is a super cool person. She's very passionate. She cares. You know, she doesn't like, she will not stand for BS, she won't stand for no bullying at all. You know, if she sees bullying going on, she's getting involved. But she's just so cool, man. And when I was riding over, I was looking at that sticker, and automatically Crystal just pops in my head because that just, I think she dig it. So I gave them one too. I wanted to bring some shirts, but my shirts, they're kind of, they got low. I was going to bring you guys shirts, but they're low, man. I'm waiting on my next order. They're coming, but I got to be patient, man. I'm trying to get a big order before the summer. Before the summer gets here, I want to get a big order, $600-700 order, where I got koozies and decals and maybe cell phone cases. Who knows, man? Yeah, who knows? So that's like I said, I'm trying to get a comic strip going, and of course I need some some teammates on the production end of things, like that, as far as beats goes as well, music production as well. I got a pretty solid team. Josh Seabolt does a lot of my booking, and a pretty good bit of my booking, majority of my booking.
No doubt.
And he comes and hangs out with us. He'll get on stage, and
I see pictures of them up there.
Yeah, man, we have a good time, man.
No doubt.
And we don't really care how we sound, but I mean, not that it sounds bad. We don't really care how we sound. We just care that we connecting with the people. The people are seeing us smiling and acting a fool, and they look up there and they see this big old dude, man, big 300+ pound man dancing and doing stuff like that. So. But yeah, Josh, he does a lot for me, man. We've developed a pretty good friendship over the past few months. He's really there. He's about it too. He's about the Appalachian Dawn.
Gotta have that.
Let's build it. Let's build something up, and that's what our plans are. Whether it be Country Crunk or whether it be Appalachian Dawn, something's going to tell our legacy. One of them is going to tell our legacy. And when you see Appalachian Dawn, you automatically think of Country Crunk. Or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? But that's my thing, man. It's just hard, especially musicians. It's hard to find dedicated musicians out there that they're already taken. You know what I'm saying? It's like a good woman. She's already taken. You know what I'm saying? Musicians are the same thing. They're either already taken or they drunks.
Right.
And it's hard to book a show, and I mean, because I've had folks call me on show day and tell me they'd rather hang out in the crowd and drink with the folks after you've already committed to doing a show with me. Now, true, you might not have did but 2 or 3 songs or 3 or 4, but I was relying on you
to be there. Right?
I was relying on you to be there, and I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna put no names out there, but folks call me on show day and tell me that. I think I just want to hang out and chill. Well, what part of cool am I supposed to think that is?
No doubt.
Because that's not cool. That's not cool.
All, man.
That really gets me hot. You know what I'm saying? It really, because I put a lot of time into my show. I'm not as far as rehearsing wise. I mean, I don't really rehearse my set a whole lot. Like what I'll do is when it gets close to showtime, I'll pick my guitar up and I'll play for days. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm ready. Because that's my main thing, the guitar. I mean, I can pick that microphone up all day long, but when I pick that guitar up, that guitar's got to mean something to you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's sloppy, it don't mean anything.
Right.
So but yeah, it's just hard to find dedicated musicians, and that's like, with I try to start this thing off with Appalachia Falls, and it just, I guess all our hearts weren't in the same place.
Right.
So
it happened, man.
Yeah, which was a good thing for me.
Everything happens for a reason.
It was better for me like that.
Right.
Because that's how it had to be done.
Right.
Because I couldn't.
Look at you now.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't, and I'm not going to lie. Country Roads kind of sparked it.
Right. That's a good tune too.
Yeah, it kind of sparked it, and I did it with the Marshall Boys, and we did a good job with it. We did a good tune, man. Folks were digging that tune. But I'm a firm believer in your next song's got to be your best song.
Right.
Anthem of an Outlaw was born.
There you go.
From Anthem of an Outlaw, it's just been one song.
I wake up with that in my head.
Yeah.
And Interstate Renegade too.
Yeah. and they're good songs. They got drive, they got balls, and they want to be heard. They're songs that want to be heard, and you can tell when you listen to them. Hey, man, I dig these songs. A lot of folks send me messages and was talking about the Country Road song. Man, you hear that Country Roads thing or this, that. Well, that was just a starting point for me. That was just especially this genre, because I didn't really, I call it, like they call it a genre. I call it music. Everybody calls it genres. I call it music. But I mean, I guess when I say genre, when I say this country rap thing, they pulled me in. You know, they didn't, it wasn't like that's what I was going for.
Right. It just happened that
way.
But
it did happen that way. Right. And of course I embraced them, you know, I mean, they're showing love, you know, I mean, I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful for the hip hop nation. Do I consider myself hip hop? No, but a lot of folks do. I'm in that category. I'm in that category, and it's not, I can't shake it. But like I said, they embrace me, so I embrace them. Awesome. You know, I don't care who it is, you know, I got black folks dig my stuff. Definitely. You know, it ain't just, well, you know, that's where I got started rapping anyway. When I finally started, Chain Gang is when I started rapping. That's when I started writing. Because I mean, I ain't have no guitar. Yeah, you know, I ain't had no guitar, man. All you got is your bunk, and you know what I'm saying? You've been next thing you know, you start. That was like, hey, white boy, I didn't know you could do that. So I didn't either. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't either. I knew I could write. Songs, but you know, I got about 6 years worth of hardcore rap built up, you know, from Chain Gang stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's all emotional stuff, but I probably won't ever release it. But either way, it's there if I do ever need it. I'm not going to throw it out, even though I think it's garbage. Like I said earlier, I think it's garbage. My better stuff is here now. I'm more mature. I know what I want now. I know what I want from my music. I know what I just want to see you. I just want to see your head doing this and you smiling.
You're just passing time, basically. Getting your head out of where you were and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. And you were talking about going on my Facebook earlier. Don't feel bad. My wife stalks me too.
I bet she stalks you more than me, but I needed to do some research.
She is an awesome woman. She is an awesome person. You know, everybody asks her all the time. We go to shows and girls are hugging up, want autographs, and most of them's drunk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. I hug everybody when I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? And people ask her all the time, how do you deal with it? And, you know, and her response is, I just don't worry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no need. No doubt. It comes with the territory. Right. Now, if he's hugging up to them and all over them, that's a different story.
Right.
But if they come up hugging on him and he just returns a small hug and they keep hanging on, but he lets go, that's not my fault, you know. But I can't be rude. Right. They're my fan base. They're my following. Right. They're my friend. I like to call them way more than friends. Right. But I mean fans. I like to call them way more than fans. Right. But when it comes down to it, it's considered my fan base, and I can't. Get off me. Right. Now, if you start groping me, that's a different story. Yeah. So, but
have you ever had that happen?
No. I mean, no. It's well, my wife, she does sometimes. But that's a different story. But no, it's yeah.
We're getting a call from
him. Did you get it?
So the Ruff Edge, who do we got here?
Hey, how's it going? It's Little Richard.
Hey, how's it going? Live on the Ruff Edge.
Going, man.
Are you listening?
Yeah. Hey, I had to let you test all aspects of the show. You gotta be able to answer the phone.
I almost wasn't able to swipe it. I swiped it like that's awesome.
That's my cartoon.
Yeah. It took me like 10 seconds almost to get to answer the phone.
What do you think, Little Richard? Are we doing a good job?
Yeah, I think you're doing great. That's actually, I was calling to tell Appalachian Don to enjoy his music on Just Fun Radio. And I've actually, you would be the inspiration of when I started listening to, hip hop and, any type of country rap or anything. I mean, you guys were the first ones that I've heard. So, that's what got me interested in it. Of course, expanded from there and heard several other groups that, have a similar sound, and I've loved it ever since.
Is there anything you want to ask him? I got him on the spot here.
Well, I mean, you pretty much asked the questions I was thinking, so inspiration, all the things like that.
So, right.
Yeah, but, he keeps hitting some of my questions without me even asking.
That's how it works.
I know.
Yeah, we know, man. Like it's like this anyway. I mean, even if you don't ask questions, I'm probably going to give you answers because I mean, this is what I like to do. I like to talk. I like to be person. You know what I'm saying? Person to person. Right. Like to talk to folks. Like to get feedback, input. I'm very thankful for all of it. Even if you tell me you don't like it, I'm thankful that you took the time to listen to it because there's a lot of stuff out there that I don't like.
No doubt, there's lots of I don't like either.
And truthfully, that's why we had you on the show. Like, that's why we wanted you to be our guest, is because we knew you'd have a good run.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
you're an excellent interview.
Yeah, they're doing a real good job. They're doing a real good job. They
are. Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
So I'm gonna let you guys back to it. I've actually on the road, and I figured I'd give you guys a call while I'm listening, and let you know how you're doing. And Don, I definitely appreciate you as being an inspiration for me to listen to that type of music. I mean, I've loved it ever since. I even got several people in my family interested in that type of music as well. And it's not something I would have ever heard until I listened to Just for Fun. So, I never really caught it out on any other of the regular radio stations. So, it's a good way to start into that type of music.
Yeah, you're right.
I appreciate you calling in, man.
So, no problem. Y'all take it easy.
All right, you too.
Yes, sir. All right.
It looks like Scotty took care of some things for me while I was on the phone there. I appreciate that, Scotty.
It was like that rolled back.
I saw the mouse moving, and I was like, "What the hell's going on over here, man?"
Is Scotty God?
He's a wizard.
We're off to see. No, just
that's
kidding.
right.
Okay. Okay. So my next question would be for both of you, really. What is your favorite song that you listen to, other than, of course, Appalachian Dawn songs?
You talking to me, huh?
Well, both of you can answer. I was trying to keep it open to ask both of you, since he's a new host and you're here. So.
Well, I'm gonna actually let Jacob answer for me, because when this is what I listen to right here, man. When I want to hear music, I pull up this app right here, and are you very familiar with it?
Oh yeah, Pandora.
And the first thing starts playing is that Outlaw Country Radio.
Hell yeah.
So like I said, man, that's
right on.
That's me, man. I'm on that outlaw country stuff, man. I like other stuff now. I like some good Southern rock. I will jam some Leonard Skinner out any day.
Allman Brothers.
That's the thing about it, man. Folks consider those guys
pioneers.
They are pioneers, but folks consider them guys as Southern rock, or you want my opinion, man. I would say the Allman Brothers was more of a Southern blues band, Southern country blues type band. That's just my opinion. Now they are categorized as Southern rock,
right?
And so is Leonard Skinner. Definitely. But even like if you watch Freebird the movie, and they get to the plane crash, they talk about Leonard Skinner as being a country rock band.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
who's
to say, man? Who decided that we were in genres? Who decided? Why can't we just be in music?
That's right. Yeah.
Why is that? You got folks out there telling folks that they can't claim outlaw rap, they can't claim country rap, they can't do.
Right.
Who the hell are you telling me what I can and can't claim? I ain't claiming anything, man. I'm singing my roots. I'm telling you a story, man. I'm telling you, and it's a true story. You take time to listen to it. That's on you. You might learn something.
Right.
If not, keep it pushing. You don't.
That's exactly why I didn't include that question. I don't like asking that question. What type of music do you think you are? Because I'm like, it's music. Why does it matter what type it is?
As long as it helps somebody get through something tough.
We call it Appalachian Dawn music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we call it, Appalachian Dawn music, because it ain't nothing. It ain't
medicine.
It's so different. It's so different. I'm not tooting my own horn, like I said, but it's good stuff. It make folks relate. Folks definitely relate to some of the things I say in my music.
Definitely. I definitely do.
That brings me into one of my questions. Has a fan ever commented about your music and how they affected or changed them? And do you care to share any of those comments?
Well, I know a dude down in South Georgia. You might have heard of him. This black guy's name's Roy Butler. He does music too.
Right.
He is just a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Just all around cool person.
Right
on. I would put him in the same category I put country music with. I just like those guys. It ain't got nothing to do with their music. Don't get me wrong. Now I like their music, but it ain't got nothing to do with the music. Why I like Southern country music. Why I like Camo Collins. Why I like Cannon Banyan. Why I like that. It's nothing it's who those dudes are.
Right on.
I go to shows with them, and it's just like I'm there with my kinfolk.
Right.
It's just how it is.
Right on.
Like any show I'm at that Cannon Banyan is at.
Yeah. Somebody else I got to check out.
He's going to run my backing tracks for me. So you're not familiar with Southern country music?
What do you mean? I know Southern country music.
No, that's a group.
Oh no, I guess I'm
not.
Yeah,
it's a group called Southern. They're called Southern Country Music. It's Cannon Banyan.
I probably heard of them and just heard their stuff. I mean, just didn't know who it was.
Yeah,
that happens all the time, all day to me. So can't even keep track anymore.
Yeah, his playlist on Pandora was so long that he had to delete bands just to add more.
Yeah, you can only add 100 stations on there, and I might maxed out.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work with
Didn't mean to cut you off.
Have you heard of Hick Life?
Oh yeah,
I've been doing a lot of work with those guys, man, with Sean Morris and the crew. They really opened up their hearts to me, their arms, and pulled me in and sponsoring me and stuff like that. You know, just real good people.
Good deal.
I'm happy to announce my Hick Life affiliation. You know what I'm saying? Right here. I'm announcing my Hick Life affiliation right now on the Ruff Edge. Yes.
Awesome.
That affiliation is there. You know, I'm not sure where we're going to be 10 years from now, but I know what our plan is. You know what I'm saying? I know what our goal is. And another thing, I like dealing with those guys because it's not just, you know, I'm not tied down. I'm not tied down to just one. I don't have to have permission to go work with people.
Right.
You know, like, and I think that's wrong. You know, like I'll reach out to artists. I'll be like, hey man, what's up? You want to work? I'll have to get with my record label.
Right.
What?
No doubt.
What really?
But we're good over here.
A lot of folks, I call that selling. I call that selling your soul, man.
I do.
You know, because it's just what it is. And if I'm living proof that folks will still listen to you independently.
Right. I like the independent stuff, man.
And like I said, I am announcing my affiliation with Hick Life and Sean Morris and them. But, you know, I mean, but as always, I will always be independent.
Right.
You know, I think that's the way to go.
Definitely.
Independent.
Yeah.
And, you know, we
get total control of all your stuff.
Well, see, the good thing about working with Sean and Josh and them is we're more concerned with the brotherhood.
Right.
We're not concerned of what we're going to do. Where we're going to be sitting 10 years from now. Yeah. As long as our handshakes are still firm in 10 years, that's where we'll stand. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So, and that's what it's all about. It's all about a handshake. It's all about trust in that matter. And, I'm trusting him. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to help me out. You know, we got a compilation coming out soon, Hick Life compilation. It's got a lot of artists on it. I can't really say none of those artists right now because I don't want to announce their affiliation. That's their job, you know. That's their job, and that's their that'd be wrong of me to take that from them, take that opportunity from them. But just a little bit to let you know, man. I am affiliated with Hick Live, and we got a lot of things coming. We got a lot of things in the works. So
looking forward to that.
Yeah, just kind of be peeled, man. It's finna grow.
Awesome.
I think that we should go to a break soon, just because we didn't have another music break.
Okay.
And so, can you fast forward that? I'm sorry. Sorry.
Are you gonna take a break?
Come do it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
sorry. Sorry out there, listeners. I'm learning as I go. The Guru, Ruff Edge. Be back in a second. Hello out there in YouTube land. I'm trying not to screw this up. I'm not sure. Here, just wrap it up. It's 8 o'clock.
Have fun, really.
Yeah. Songs have disappeared.
Just for fun radio.
Yeah. Justin Bragg cranking one.
You look me in the eye and said, I'm sorry. Jacob, man, you don't got to do this, buddy.
But man,
you ain't got to do
send me a
that.
shirt, man.
Huh?
Makes it feel better.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, like that's why I was hustling CDs all day.
Yeah.
Feel me?
We don't expect it.
Nah, man, just keep it.
I'm still gonna shoot you guys a shirt. What size shirt you wear, ma'am? I got you. I got a double order when it comes in.
Right on. I'm just glad you made it, man.
Oh yeah, I was coming anyway, man. It's like I was saying on the way up here. Like when I got here, if you commit, you should go.
Right.
You know, and I committed, so I came. Regardless, but I knew I was gonna have to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hell, I'm broke. I ain't got
how that goes.
I got some shows coming up, but right now I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? It's taking every bit of money that money that we have to keep our bills. Yeah, keep our bills up. But we do it though.
I have no idea. Scotty. I need your assistance, Scotty. Paige and Scotty. This is playing. So this is supposed to be over here. Automatically. Justin. Back to Joe David on Cove.
Come back for a short, probably 15 minutes. I'll end the show.
Josh Seabold has just announced that there's a Low Country Bowl going on Saturday night at his house. Bring your own beer and your own stuff for the mix.
We're going to play Quelf tomorrow with Crystal and Scotty, and I'm so excited about it.
You say golf?
Quelf. It's a board game that makes you do really stupid things.
Hell yeah, sounds like my life.
You would like the game.
Yeah.
I had to hold some dude's hand for like 30 minutes.
Oh.
My sister's boyfriend.
Yeah, it wasn't some random
my
dude.
sister. Yeah.
In honor of Smokey. Oh hell no!
That's the longest 20 minutes of my life, man.
And then he had to dance like a ballerina, and you had to speak like a preacher.
Oh yeah, I got that one down.
And then I had to do something really off the wall. I had to say something
I thought I was on a fucking bad trip when this happened, dude.
I had to say something like the chickens are burning, but I had to get somebody to say apple, but I couldn't tell them that that's what I was doing. And it was just my luck that we didn't have an apple. And so I grabbed an onion and I kept hitting Jacob with it. And I was like, the chickens are burning. The chickens are burning. It's like, what?
It was out of nowhere, man.
I'm really digging the setup now, though, man, because you can just like go chill mode and everything, just kind of like lay back and just kind of like Scotty wants you to be comfortable on his show.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're at first.
Hey, can you come check this real fast? I just want to
Some
make
of our
sure.
songs disappeared. Whenever you did that little thing you did.
I know you were trying to save us.
Yeah, I jumped in because it had a song playing. And in other words,
oh, it's up there now. Okay.
Right.
All right. I was just worried about that.
I was just making sure that when you're talking, that's the thing playing, so they see a number to call.
Oh, okay.
Because Stephen Wolf's Magic Carpet Ride was playing.
Magic Carpet Ride. That's
like,
right. You don't know
of a talking interview, whereas at your house, you probably won't be doing it.
Right. Just gonna be playing straight music pretty much.
But it's because you also have video running too. So,
yeah.
you know, you don't want to play 20 minutes of music because these cats on video are going, hey.
We're here.
Yeah.
On you.
I know.
So
Right on.
I was gonna carry it up.
Yeah.
I was just checking on you.
Right on.
They're trying to fix my
Is Noah doing all right?
handicap leg.
Ain't doing causing no trouble.
Yeah, man, I blew my knee out a year ago, and now it won't stay in place.
Yeah.
They're gonna want surgery now.
Hey, at the Kid Rock show, he was all on your bus.
Oh yeah.
Not this year, last year.
Yeah, the last year.
Yeah. He was all. He come on talking about it. Daddy, I was on it just for fun bus. I said, for real. I said, yeah.
Tesla and Def Leppard's on tour together.
Really? That's pretty good right there. Yeah, I know. Kid Rock will be in town. I think the 23rd of April, at the 420 Sweetwater Fest. Cypress Hill will be on the main stage with them. Man, I got a show.
What is that? What?
Is that? Wherever they do that Sweetwater Fest at, I think maybe at Chastain, maybe. I'm not sure. No, it's not. It's Olympic Centennial Park. I think so. Yeah, man. I want to go so bad, but I got a show that weekend. And it's like I told my wife, I'd rather have the opportunity to go somewhere and make some money than go somewhere and spend it.
Right.
If I go there, I'm gonna spend it. The 420 Fest too. Yeah. Just playing.
Now you have me going, man.
Where was I?
Cypress Hill. I'm all about that.
Yeah, dude. That's what got me into rap.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
then it was Wu-Tang after that.
Yeah, they wouldn't them and the House of Pain.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When I heard Jump Around, I was like, check these dudes out. Wasn't long after that, man, Cypress Hill just like nailed it down. Right. I knew then. I was like, yeah, I like this.
It was going pretty strong until the 90s, late 90s.
Late 90s, that's right.
2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Just for fun radio.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you guys come up, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you
try to do this once a year,
dude. You took a piece of my heart when you come last time you was here.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, you took a piece of my heart then, man. You know, I mean, when I seen you, dude, and you know, I'm looking at you, dude, and you're in a wheelchair,
right?
But you as a person is not telling me that I'm in a wheelchair,
right? You
as a person is telling me
I'm just here.
Forget what you say. I'll show you.
Right.
And that stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? You showed up there and I was like, and this dude right here, right? He's only in your chair, right, wheeling around the floor.
I was up front.
And I ain't stopping you at all, man. So I was like, dude, man, that dude, he's an overcomer. He's an overcomer.
Yeah, he fought the wheelchair pretty much his whole life. He was supposed to never walk with crutches, and he did up until when I met him, and that was about what, like
7 years ago.
7 years ago. I mean, like almost 6 years ago, probably when you were in the chair. But
right.
Yeah, and he did it more so for mobility. He had to get to his concerts and couldn't stand in line. Couldn't stand in line, and actually the wheelchair has done a good thing for him. I mean, he kind of gets special treatment sometimes. We've had a bodyguard or bouncer or whatever walk us up to the front of the stage before. Oh, yeah.
What was that?
I think that was for Chuck Cooley and the Demon Hammers. Chuck Cooley. Did you hear me?
Chuck Cooley?
Yeah. Was it the Shrine? Is
that where it was?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So what is your what you gonna call your
my show?
Your studio? What you gonna call your studio? No, what you gonna call your studio?
I have no idea.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure this. I mean, of course, this is just for fun radio, but I'm sure this is probably called something like the Fungin or something.
Right.
I would think. You know, I would think that's what my internet was called for a long time. Right. But we game a lot. You know what I'm saying? Both my kids game. I game. There's 4 of us in the house, and 3 of us are gaming, and it's just about all at any time, at all times. So that's what we called it the Fungin. Yeah, the Fungin, because you know we could game it and everything, and the whole time I'm thinking, you know what, this should be called the Fungin. If it's not, it should be.
It should be on a shirt too. By God.
Yeah.
10.
5 seconds.
Oh, 5.
Just for fun radio.
All right, this is the Ruff Edge, and we're coming back. We're gonna wrap it up on this little segment.
Yep.
Good evening.
15 more minutes or so.
Yeah, I only have a couple more questions, and like I said, a lot of them he answered already. So that's awesome. But some of these are just kind of funny. Have you had any embarrassing moments while performing?
Like you dropped the mic or guitar strap break.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I shouldn't be this way, but I am. If the sound guy's having trouble, it irks me bad.
Right.
Because
what's this? Just for fun.
The Ruff Edge.
The Ruff Edge. Caller, are you there? Sorry about that.
Call back, caller.
Yeah, sorry about that. Jacob's having a weird screen. I'm not sure. Okay, call back. It's on the main screen now.
Let's try that again.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, until then, embarrassing moments.
It's really very embarrassing when your mic goes out. It's really very embarrassing when your sound is. Right. It's very embarrassing. It kind of it reflects on the artist. It doesn't reflect on the sound guy. It doesn't reflect, and I know things happen.
The Ruff Edge. Who do we got? Who are we talking to? You're live. On
Hey.
Hello. Who's this? Who's calling?
This is Emily McDougal.
My daughter.
All right.
Do I know you?
Well, hello.
Well, hello, Emily McDougal.
I called back, Dad.
Baghdad.
Baghdad.
That's overseas, isn't it?
I love you.
I love you too. Oh, ain't you sweet? What you need, baby?
I'm watching you right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. With mom, you and your mom. I'm probably in trouble. I probably done said some things that have incriminated myself when I get home. So.
Hey, we made a shout out.
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
I was just calling.
Well, that's cool. You can, that's awesome.
I was just calling to say hey.
I appreciate it.
Alrighty.
You got any inside
and
stories?
I'm proud of you for being on TV.
You proud of me for being on TV?
Oh, give us some dirt on your dad. Here,
she'd be spilling her own beans if she.
Yeah. Never mind. I don't want to get you in trouble either.
She's a blessing, man.
Appreciate you calling.
She's something different, but she's a blessing.
Right on. Anything else?
No.
All right. Thanks for calling. Have a good evening.
You too.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
See you soon.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Hey, second caller on the Ruff Edge.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That is the first time that has ever happened, other than me being in the chain gang.
Oh yeah.
You know, on chain gang, it's like I love you, and I don't just get calls out of the blue. I love you, Daddy. That don't happen. You know, we kind of got one of those knucklehead relationships.
Right.
Those are the best kind.
Yeah. You know, it goes two ways. You know, like I said, it's a knucklehead relationship. She's a knucklehead, and if you mess with her, to your head, you know.
Right on. Can't beat that.
How old is she?
She's 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's 18.
Right on.
So you heard that right. Okay. So don't mess with his daughter or he's coming after you.
That's right. Either one of my kids, really, any of my family, my wife or my kids. Probably be the only thing to. Well, my mama now too. Since my daddy passed, my mama now too. You know, she used to have him to take care of her, but he's gone now. So now it's my job. But you know, she's a respectful woman. She don't never get. Yeah, I'm the only son.
Right on.
I'm the youngest too out of four.
Right.
So that means I got 3 sisters, right? Yeah,
I got 2 sisters, the older and the younger.
but they're awesome though. They're awesome. They're awesome sisters, man. They support me. Especially my younger sister. I'm the youngest, but she's the youngest of the girls, and she really supports me. And and well, they all do really. My older sister as well. My middle sister, she does, but she does it in her own way. You know, she's a pillar in the community. She's a very solid figure amongst our county.
Right on.
She's kind of a go-to person in the county.
Yeah.
She's campaigning for Keith Glass, who was running for sheriff over in Walton County. It's kind of strange, you know, being in all the trouble I've been in, and now she's campaigning and giving me decals that says vote Keith Glass, and I'm like, what do I do? Like I'm sitting at the house the other night, and I look down I get a notification, and I look down at my phone, and it says Keith Glass has sent you a friend request. So I'm like, I'm looking at my good, what in the world? And I knew something had to be up, you know. Right. So I didn't accept it that night. My wife was like, "You gonna accept it?" I was like, "Well, yeah, of course I'm gonna accept it, you know." But I ended up accepting it the next day, and then a few days later, it was. Oh man, we was having dinner at my mother's. No, it wasn't. My daughter, my niece was having a baby shower,
right on.
And she come in with a bag and she started pulling out shirts that said "Vote for Keith Glass." I knew then what it was.
Okay.
So I said, "So you the one that sent me a friend request from Keith?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, "I knew Keith. It couldn't have been Keith, you know." But that's awesome. I'm proud of her, man. You know, she's made a name for herself. You know, she's very solid. She does a lot of stuff for charities. And
awesome.
Yeah, I'm very proud of her. You know, she's hard nosed, but it's paid off for her.
Right on.
And you know, that's awesome. I don't hate her for it. You know, that's how she became who she is.
Right on.
So that's how she got her name. So
awesome, man.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So we're just gonna ask some fun questions, I guess, some favorites. So what's your favorite superhero?
That's Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Batman. I mean, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why Batman is my favorite superhero. Because there's nothing super about him. Right. You know, he don't need a bolt of shit coming out his eyes. He don't need a bolt of stuff coming out of his eyes to mess you up,
right? Or
to see you through another. He's confident when he goes in. He don't need it. He don't need superpowers. He don't need to fly. You know, because he can't. He makes it. You know, he got gadgets. He flies anyway. No doubt. You know, he just Batman all the way. But just because he is probably the only superhero without any powers.
That's right awesome. On.
And he kicks butt.
Yes, he does. He's actually my favorite. So
can I say it? That. I'm Batman.
That's amazing. All right.
That's good.
All right. So what is your favorite TV show, or do you watch TV?
Well, I do watch TV. Okay. We don't generally watch a lot of TV shows. I'd probably say my favorite TV show is The Walking Dead, probably.
Oh yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. That have you seen The Fuller House?
I haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen that.
That is really
is it all right?
Yeah, I mean it's Netflix. It's sad. They should have put it on television instead of Netflix because you know I binge watch. If it's like the Orange is the New Black, you guys familiar with Orange is the New Black?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes, it'll be coming out in a couple months. Season 3 will. Or it might be season 4. I'm not sure. But me and my wife will watch every episode in about 2 or 3 days.
Hell yeah.
And that's not good, you know. I mean, I can't make myself wait a week to watch something, you know. So like when the new Full House thing come out, and I mean, let's face it, man. Let's face it. Yeah, Fuller House. Yeah. Right. And there's something behind it. Her husband's name was Fuller, and he died. Right. Yeah. It's a really good show. I mean, if you like the old one, you'll like the new one. It's really good. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, man. It's funny.
Thinking about doing that with Home Improvement too. Have you heard about that?
I hadn't heard about that, but I'd probably watch it.
Home Improvement.
But I mean, they really
don't quote me on that.
They really did a good job with the Fuller House, man. It's I mean, let's face it. Anyway, man, what young boy didn't have a crush on DJ Tanner?
No doubt.
You know, but now you're watching the show and you're like, and of course DJ is Lori Loughlin, but of course DJ is still an attractive, you know, she's still a very pretty woman, but Stephanie has
blossomed.
Stephanie has filled out, so to speak, you know, and she was always my favorite one on the show anyway. You know, her humor was just, you know, she was different, and Dave Coulier, you know, cut it out. You know, I loved Full House, but Fuller House is really a good show. It's very close with the Walking Dead.
I hadn't checked it out. I was a little disappointed that the Olsen twins decided not to be a part of it.
I was too, and they don't even know if they're going to do another season. You know, it was just something they put out there, but it blew up. It's huge. I don't see how they can't make another season and bring the girls in. They got to bring the twins in. You got it, dude. You know, they got to bring them in, man.
No, it's missing so many of this.
But, you know, man, I think those girls are on some dope anyway, you know.
They're probably out there.
Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah. I know one of them had a cocaine problem at one time. So, I mean,
one had an eating disorder. Yeah, something like that. And
they're
into fashion.
Too much money.
But Stephanie and Joey will always be my favorite. Joey and the one that does the
Elvis impression.
Yeah, that's Jesse. Jesse, Joey, and Stephanie. They're probably my favorite ones on the show.
I always loved Jesse.
Kimmy Gibbler.
I had a crush on him.
Kimmy, yeah, a lot of girls did. A lot of guys do. But but Kimmy Gibbler really blossomed too. You know, she was funny too. Now she was funny. She's
hilarious. Okay, favorite movie since we're still on.
My favorite movie. Well, we'll divide it up. Okay, we'll divide it up because I mean it's hard for me to just say I got favorite movies and comedy and I'll tell you this much: I never can get enough of The Outsiders. You know, that was, I mean, that movie was introduced to me at an early age, as well as the book. I had to do a book report in school, which is I aced it because I already seen the movie 100 times by the time I was 10. 11 years old. I didn't seen that movie so many times. It'd be safe to say I've probably seen that movie about 40 times, man.
And it never gets old. At the drive-in scenes in Tulsa.
Oh, for real? Well, it was the movie was filmed in Oklahoma anyway. Yeah, the movie is. You're right. The movie is filmed in Oklahoma.
I went down the hallway when they took what's his name in the hospital. Remember, I went down that hallway.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, the ambulance drivers will tell me about that.
Yeah.
You weren't there, sorry.
I'm somewhat of a movie guru. You know, I really. If new movies come out, I'm straight to the internet. We got to download it. We got to download it. It don't come out for 4 weeks. Oh, it's okay. It comes out on the internet. It'll be out. It comes out at our house tonight.
Yeah.
So, but
I didn't even cut you off. Keep going there.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Like I said, you know, I like good comedy movies. Anything Adam Sandler. Yeah. Anything, you know, anything Jim Carrey.
No doubt.
But yeah, probably out of all the different movie genres, here we are using genres again, but out of all the movie genres, I'd have to say probably The Outsiders is one that will always stick with me.
Right on.
You know, I mean, I even put my kids on it when they were younger, you know, I felt like, you know, it's okay for you to watch this. You know, I watched this in middle school, so you guys can watch it.
Right on.
So we sat down and watched it. And just for the record, anything Quentin Tarantino puts his hands on,
that's gold.
Is gold.
That's right. Totally agree on that one.
So, but yeah, I'm a Quentin Tarantino man.
One day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man. Oh yeah. He just looks like a big goofball too. You know?
Yeah. He's insane too, though.
Yeah, he is. I like that dude, man.
Right.
Okay. Favorite rock band.
Well, it depends. I mean, it depends.
I know.
I'll be honest with you. As far as show goes, the best show I've ever probably I seen Kiss's farewell tour in I think 2000. Dude,
right on.
Dude, man, it was the original lineup. You know, all 4 original members. Skid Row and Ted Nugent was there. You already got a plus with those two. You know, especially Ted. You know, I got to see Ted for the first time with them. I seen him again later on with Skinner, but
Skinner too.
But I seen Ted with Kiss, and I was watching the Ted. You know, Ted's like just killing it, man. I was like, man, it's gonna be hard to top this. But when you know it, man, Gene Simmons and the boys come in and topped it right off.
My dad said he could have played just a whole show when we saw him with Skinner 2002, I think it was.
Plus the fire. Who don't like fire? Right. Who don't like shooting fire up out of it?
No doubt.
You know, but this will probably throw you off. Probably as far performance wise, Disturbed had gives an incredible. I mean, it just sounds like you're listening to the CD, dude. It sounds like you just popped the CD in. It's that tight. It's that clean.
Awesome.
Most energetic show. The where I got the craziest at would probably be Rob Zombie and Godsmack.
No doubt.
And so that's crazy. You know what kind of music I do, but you hear me naming off all these bands that I've seen, and you know I've seen Korn and you know Disturbed, Trust Company, and
they was on the same tour together.
Yeah, Disturbed, Trust Company, and
that's when I seen them.
Yeah, and Korn. Yeah, that's where I seen them too.
I seen them in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah, I think 2003 maybe.
That was 2002, 2003.
Yeah, something like that.
You guys at the same concert?
No,
I was in Little Rock.
I was like, what?
Yeah, 2,000 miles away.
Yeah, maybe like a month.
No, I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, you might as well say we went to a show on the same tour.
No doubt, that's pretty cool.
We went to the Rest in Peace Motley Crue concert
with
Alice Cooper. Yeah.
The only thing that here's me. I love metal. 80s hair bands and stuff like I love it. Me and Scotty kind of agree on Tesla. He likes Tesla. I like Tesla. You know, that was one of my favorite bands for a long time. Yeah, I mean, they're awesome. Thing about it is, today I can't think of many metal bands that I want to go see because Guns N' Roses is touring, the original band,
no doubt.
But Axl sounds
horrible.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah,
Vince Neil, great voice through the 90s, 80s and 90s, great voice.
I know.
Motley Crue was a hell of a band, but now he's all that is more like
he can't hit
they can't do it no more. And don't get me wrong,
at least he's still out there doing it.
Yeah, that's right. They are still out there doing it, and tearing it up. They're tearing it up. You know, they're still getting followings and people still coming. And don't get me wrong. Now, if I had the opportunity to go see Guns N' Roses, I mean, this is the original lineup, man. This is everybody, man. Every single one. The drummer, Steven Adler, Izzy Stradlin. It's the whole band, and that is what solidified metal for me. Was Guns N' Roses.
Right on.
I mean, you know, 86, 87. 86, 85, yeah. Right. Yeah. When Appetite for Destruction dropped. Oh my goodness.
Hello there. You're on live with the Ruff Edge.
Good evening, Ruff Edge.
Oh, we have Jeff Matthias on the phone.
Yeah, it would be me.
That was quick.
I got to change my voice.
You got 5 minutes.
You pick me out of a crowd that easy.
What's going on, Jeff?
Not much, not much.
Enjoying
Best
the show?
energetic band I ever saw.
What's that?
Flock of Seagulls. Had to throw one in there. It's just for fun radio, you know?
Yeah,
no doubt.
One of the best concerts I've ever seen was AC/DC when they did the Who Made Who soundtrack.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Right on.
I bet.
That was awesome. I tell you what was really the kicker is this was done at the Omni in Atlanta.
Ain't that like the Maximum Overdrive soundtrack?
Right. So
yeah.
I think so. That's a good movie too.
And the album that they had made was Who Made Who.
Yeah,
it was based on that movie.
Good.
Right.
Yeah, it is good.
So I went with a buddy of mine.
Hell yeah, that's right.
Back then was broke, so I had enough money to get to the concert. Couldn't get a ticket or anything. Couldn't get drunk, stoned, nothing. But when we left the concert, the Omni, when you left it and went down to MARTA, there was an escalator. It was 40 feet, 50 feet long. We're on this thing, and about halfway down, it kind of jerks a little bit. Kind of weird, but you got that many people on it. We just figured it was a weight. We get off, we take about 10 steps, and we hear this loud scream. We turn around and look. This escalator is flying full speed down. And you had to either jump or run to get off of it. And they ended up having this massive pileup at the bottom. So it was really cool after you leave a concert based on Maximum Overdrive. And then that happens on the escalator.
Yeah, no doubt.
It was pretty wild. And then Metallica, actually, when they came out with the Black Album, Scott and I went, took a couple of girls with us. And actually, I slept to it.
I heard about that.
Believe it or not, slept to Metallica. My favorite band I slept to the concert.
I appreciate you calling in, Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all have a great evening. Just had to touch base. And I just now was able to carry it on. Sorry, missed most of your show, but I hope you keep it going there.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, go back and rewatch it. I'm going to have to let you go. I'm going to have to start wrapping this up. We got like 3 minutes left.
I got you. We will see you tomorrow night.
Awesome. I'll be around.
Y'all have a great evening.
Right.
You too, man.
Appreciate you calling, man.
Bye.
Can they play 12 with us?
Maybe.
That's awesome. All
So
right.
throw out your website.
Was he the dude that did the last Cutting Edge? No, that's not him. Never mind.
I don't know.
All right. Throw out some of your websites and where we can find you.
You can go, of course, the website's always there, www.appalachiadon.com, www.appalachiadon.com. You can go over there and it tells pretty much what we got going on. We're fixing to start uploading the merch line to it, like I said, we're trying to get a big order in before I do that. Like I said, we're trying to get the merch order on there. So you can order merchandise straight from there, whatever. Of course, Facebook, Appalachiadon, Twitter, Instagram, everything. It's just Appalachiadon. It's coming up. Yeah, if you hit Appalachiadon, if you Google Appalachiadon, and man, it's crazy. If you Google Appalachiadon, man, I pop right up.
Right on.
Or you can just like Google Appalachia and I show up in the search, It's pretty cool, man. but yeah, it's
so go check them out for real.
Yeah, and you can just Google my name, it'll take you wherever, man. It's just all over the place. So
good deal.
It's been a blessing.
No doubt.
A lot of fun.
Appreciate you coming on, man. My first show.
Man, I appreciate it.
It's been
Return
a
of the
real
Ruff
honor.
Edge.
Yeah, we were really excited.
One more question, man. You still on that 3 and 20?
3 and 20. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Think about speaking of them, I got to get them on the show still.
Yeah, they're down too.
Right.
They're down too.
Right on.
Yeah, they told me they were down months back. They said they were down.
No, I forgot about get so busy wrapped up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get back on them about that. For sure.
Hey, this would be good for y'all though, man. You know, you can conduct phone interviews, whatever, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Just reach out. Of course, you're going to have to start following a little more music, you know, a little bit then of like all different kind of genres and stuff. Definitely. But you know, it's, for the most part, you know, this would be good for you guys, appreciate man. It's you guys nailed it. Your naturals, you know, it take you a little bit more work, and you guys will have it, man.
Right on, man. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Well, we're out.
Daggum diggy, bo.
It's Ruff Edge just signing out. Catch you all next time.
Peace.
The Guru. There you go. That wasn't so bad.
Right on. We're still on YouTube. Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, everybody on YouTube.
Bye,
Peace.
YouTube.
I just left click this one on stop.
Oh.
Later,